Yes.
How do you reconcile organic versus halal in terms of like you're doing in Washington DC and you go to halal and you know where the meat comes from in terms of
That's a good question.
the energy is, and you just say this when you eat the meat if you need the meat for your health.
Okay. So the question, did everybody hear that question? I think it's a really important and it's a good one. The question was, well, actually, I didn't hear it precisely. How do you reconcile organic and halal in terms of medicine? Halal, I mean, the Quran wants us to eat the pure food that's tayyib, that's okay. Most of the meat that people zabiha, it's not acceptable meat. That's how I reconcile it. It's not acceptable. I will not eat it if I have a choice. I mean, I will, again, what you cannot assimilate or eliminate, you know what I mean? And if a Muslim feeds it to me, already Allah's generosity and His mercy covers it and takes, makes it okay, especially if I'm their guest, right? But in terms of my own choice, I won't eat that. I won't eat meat that's raised the way it's raised and fed the way it's fed and poisoned the way it's poisoned and distorted and, tortured the way they're tortured. Chickens that, have too many legs and if they grow to maturity have tumors in every one of them. I mean, I'm sorry if saying Bismillah Allahu Akbar or making it zabiha may help, but I still don't think it's good to eat it like that. So what we need is organic and halal. I mean, hello. I mean, some people have made the effort and you'll find it some places. In the Bay Area, there's people do it. Where I happen to live, I mean, I live where we have our animals grow in the backyard. I mean, or our neighbors, I mean, they're available. So it's pretty important. And I know in New Mexico, there were some people that were going to, there's a chicken farm in southern New Mexico called Pollo Real. Is it Pollo Real? I think it's called Pollo. And she went down there, she's Muslim, she had a restaurant, she went down there and she came back with this report about these beautiful, wonderful chickens. I mean, they're supposed to be beautiful. My friends in Berkeley, Chloe and Hasib, anybody know, Chloe and Hasib? Anybody? Chloe and Hasib, my friends in Berkeley, they have chickens that are absolutely beautiful chickens. They're the feathers, I mean, chickens are supposed to be beautiful. And they have beautiful chickens and they have beautiful eggs. And they had a rooster that was crowing, and you're not allowed to have roosters that crow in Berkeley. And she killed this rooster, right? And she had it in the pot, and she was telling me about it, and there was a knock at the door, and we went to the door, and it was the health inspector saying, "You've got a rooster here, and we're here to tell you you can't have this rooster anymore." And she had this thing in the pot. Now, how about that? Does that satisfy your requirements here? Anyway, yeah, so I think it's pretty important, and it's a piece that's overlooked by Muslims, that to be zabiha alone is really not enough. And some Muslims I know prefer to go for organic food and say Bismillah over it, organic meat, than eating the other kind of meat, especially something like beef, I should think, In New Mexico, there's a lot of wild animals. I mean, people eat elk and... So yeah, I think it's, I don't reconcile. I say, yes, it should be organic and halal.